Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful tutorial we're seeing a very interesting and wonderful package called Poetry. So what is Poetry? So Poetry is a very nice package that allows you to be able to manage your Python dependencies as well as be able to package your Python programs, right? So very easy and very nice. So now let's see how to work with it. So to install it, just go to the official website python_poetry.org. Then you can install it, right? You can use the normal simple pip install, but the recommended way is to follow their documentation. So let's see how to work with Poetry. So Poetry gives you the option of doing these things. So with Poetry, you're able to build packages very simple, and you're able to manage your dependencies, right? Very simple, always using a single file called pyproject.toml. So in most cases, when you are trying to build a package, you usually use a setup.py file and then a requirement.txt file and some files, right? But with Poetry, you just omit all these files and use a single file, pyproject.toml file, to be able to track, package, and manage everything, right? So Poetry allows you to replace all of these things with this particular file, and then use this file to track your dependencies. But in case you want to build your packages and deploy them, you only need this particular file to help you deploy it, making it very easy. So let's see how to work with it. So to install, just go to this particular option, right? That is how to the recommended way of installing Poetry. So I can just come back to the official website, go to my introduction, my docs, right? Then inside my docs I can see the various ways in which I can install Poetry. So there's support for all the various operating system for Macintosh, Linux, and Windows. So I just copy this one here, then I'll go to my terminal, then I'll just install it, right? So that is how to install. So if I go with this, go to install for Python, your current Python that you have. So in case you want to install for Python 3, just click Python 3. In case you want to for Python 3.8, just do it like that. That is how to install Poetry on your system. I've already installed, so just move straight away to it. Perfect. Now after installing it, the first thing you can do is that with Poetry you can build a package, add packages, you can track, you can build, and you can publish. So let's see an example. So the simplest way is just I'm going with Poetry. So Poetry, I'm using Poetry 3. This is not the best way of running it, but because I'm using Python 3.8, that is why I'm using this particular option, right? So Python 3.8-m, then Poetry. If I go with -help, you'll be able to see the various ways and the various things you can do with this particular package. So it comes as a CLI, in which you can use to do all that I'm talking about. It takes some time for it to run. Perfect. So that's finished. So these are the various commands you can do, right? The various arguments and the various commands. So you can do a lot of things. You can add a package, you can build a package, you can check stuff, the validity of the pyproject.toml file, very interesting. You can install, you can create a new project, you can publish, right? Several other stuff. So let's see an example. So in case I want to create a single project, right? So this is creating a project. The simplest way is just go with this option. Just go with the particular option, then go with new, then the name of my package. So let's call that my package, right? That is the simplest way of running it. So in case you install it directly, you can just go straight away with this, right? But I'm using Python 3.8, that's why I'm running it in this particular option. But all you need is this code here, right? Perfect. So if I run it, it's going to create a folder with everything, a very nice folder, very interesting. So if I go to my package and I check the tree, you can see it in a very nice format. So we have this particular init file, and then a pyproject.toml file, which is going to be used to track all our work, and then we have our readme, we have our test folder, right? So I can open it with Sublime, then you can see the various content that we have there. So Poetry makes it very easy and very simple to build packages and to manage your packages. Perfect. So if I come here, you can see that from here you have my package and my init file, right, with a particular version by default. Then if I go to my pyproject.toml, with this file I'll track everything, right? Everything I'll be doing. So this is going to be like your requirement.txt file plus your setup.txt file, right? Just as we learned earlier on. So this is going to replace these two files, right? This one will replace these two files. Very interesting and very simple. Okay, so let's see some stuff. So this is going to be by default pytest, and then the build and all of this information there, right? So in case you want to make any changes, you just do it here. Perfect. Now let's see some other stuff you want to do. So I can come back to this same place I have, and in case I want to add something to this particular project, I can just go with the same thing we did. Then I'll go with add. Let's say I want to add a package to add, let's say pandas, right? I want to add pandas to it. It's one of my dependencies. If I go with add pandas, it's automatically going to add pandas to it. See that it's failing. The reason it's failing is that most often it is dependent upon this particular option, right? This to pip env. So I can just install it with sudo. So let's go with sudo. Let's go to install it perfectly, right? So after it has installed it, we can actually run it and it's going to work perfectly for us. Perfect. So if I run it again, it's going to work perfectly. And if I come back and I check it from here, you can see that it has added pandas to it, right? See that the pandas has been added to it, and you can see it here. So let me bring it here. You can see that it's adding it and updating it perfectly for us, right? That is something very interesting. So it's usually useful in managing your packages and then your dependencies. Very, very interesting, right? So after I just finished, it's going to, anytime you add a package to it, it's going to create a tracking file, a log file, just like pip.log file. Then it's going to use that particular log file to track all your dependencies. So if I come back to this place, so it has created a poetry.log file with all the various tools and dependencies that our package pandas depend upon, which is going to be used to track our work. Very, very simple, very nice, right? Just like the pip file.log, right? Very interesting. So it's installing them. Perfect. So that is something very interesting too. So let's see how to, we have finished building our package. Everything is working. It has given us these two files. So in case you want to publish your package, it's very, very simple. In case you also want to test your package, it's also very simple. So in case I want to test this particular package, you go with pytest, right? Then to identify the test file here and then test it for us and run a simple test in case there's a test there. So if I come back to this particular file, inside my test file, I have my test file here. See that you have this simple file here, right? That's going to test it perfectly for us out of the box. So it's giving you a lot of things to do all in one. Then in case I want to publish it, I can just go it. So in case I want to, let's say, build a package, right? So let's create a package here. Let's create a file. So inside this same place I'll just create a simple file. So let's call that particular file as the name of our package. So inside my package here, let's call it as my package.py, right? Then let's write something simple there. So let me expand it. Let's create a simple class. Let's call this class, say my package, right? Something simple. And then this package does some interesting stuff. Something very simple. A simple package like that. So in case I want to build this particular package, right? I've designed, written my code, done everything, and I want to build it. Poetry make it very easy. So I just come back to this same place I have, then run it like this option. So poetry, then I'll just come back. You can go with the check. With the check, it's going to check the PyProject.toml file. If there is any mistakes, and if there's no mistakes, it's going to tell us if there's a mistake. For example, let's come back to this place here. Let's make a single mistake. So I can bring comma here, right? If I save it and I run it again, the same thing I did, it's going to tell me the mistake there. So that it's giving us this particular stuff. So it is very, very powerful with the check. You can check and correct the mistake there. The location is at line 8 and a column 15, so I can correct it. And then if I run it again, it's going to correct everything perfectly. So all set, right? So that is how to check it before you build it. So in case I want to build it, I just come back to the same option, then just go with build. Right, if I go with build, it will automatically use wheel twine to build it perfectly for us. So just build it perfectly, two files, the tar file and then the wheel file out of the box just with this code. Right, so if I come back, I can check it out. I can check it out here. If I go to my disk folder, I can see that these files are there. So this is the file. In case I want to publish it, I can just publish it in a very simple way. So to publish, you just come back to the same place and then go with publish. If I go with publish, it's going to automatically give me a username. So I'll go to my test PyPy. This is using PyPy. So I just supply my username and my password, and then to automatically upload to test PyPy. So that is the basic idea behind Poetry. So it's very, very simple and very interesting. So there's several stuff you can do with Poetry, but these are the most commonest one, right? You can add a package, you can build, you can publish, then you can also track. So let's see the tracking. In case I want to track, let's close this one. Right, in case I want to track, I just go with the same thing I did. then go with show. That's a tree. It's going to track all the dependencies there for us, right? Just as we had here. So we had this particular code here, show tree, right? So we can also use the same thing to check it out. So these are all the packages that it depend upon, right? Very interesting. Then you can also do the same thing for latest to check if there are latest, so just as we had here, right? To check for the latest for all of them. So show latest. Then it's also going to show the various latest one for us. That is the general overview about poetry. So in the next tutorial, I'll be trying to see how to use poetry to actually build a project, right? Very, very interesting. Very cool. So thank you for watching, and then see you in the next session. In case you have any question or contribution, you can just check the comments below, the description below, for some interesting material to help you, and then you can put it there for everybody to benefit. Thank you, and then stay blessed. Bye.